Welcome back to Titancraft, and well, my helmet is broken, but we've already got started on a little bit of a plan. Now, let's just jump straight back into it. So this portal will need to get moved. It's going to go somewhere about here, and this is going to be my storage room. Now, it's quite a large storage room, however, nothing wrong with that, and we're going to do a certain thing so things are on display. So we're going to have bulk storage for 16 different types of blocks. Now, let's use this to help us out in some places. So here, somewhere along here, we're going to have our input for our storage. It's going to be an auto sorter storage using copper golems. And on this side, we're going to have like tools, and our portal's also going to be moved here because this is going to be chests. Chests are going to be here. Now we've got a bit of space behind as well to go and do all like the wiring and all the redstone and everything. But our first two sections are going to be bulk storage. So this section here and this section here. So we've got one size bulk storage, and we'll have, I don't know what's going on the back, but we're broken into two separate little areas, and then we've got two other ones right here. And then after this one here, this is where we're just going to have like an overflow chest, or a set of overflow chests, just in case there's things that we haven't sorted, just to make sure nothing sort of gets ruined. So the first part of our storage system is done, and we have used basic redstone easy shulker loader from Donut SMP. So it's going to be our shulker loader for our bulk materials. Now we've got 3 high, and then we have our shulker loaders below. So this is going to be filled up with complete shulkers, and we still got to do our filter system above that as well. This section here is gonna be chunky. Like this section is gonna be real chunky. But then after that, it should be nice and thin. Like this is not gonna be shulker loaders. It's gonna be standard item sorters, and we're gonna have I've come up with my own design for a shulker unloader, which we're gonna put in this section here, as well as like a dump chest, and then have it go up and flow all the way around using using copper golems to sort all of our stuff. So this is going to be a beefy storage system, but it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. So let's move on to the next step. And finally, this is the first section, almost complete. We haven't got the hoppers back here, and we haven't got the shulker boxes loaded into those barrels, but it is pretty much ready to go. Now the difference is as well, ooh, flying around. I've used like the impulse item sorter on top, but slightly different because it's, oh, we live here now. Okay, okay, right, where was I? Oh, need more redstone pit as well. But anyway, because it's slightly different, because we are using these chests instead of it being inside a hopper to allow multiple different items. Well, we don't need to. We're just going to be using one for these particular ones. But the reason we're doing this is because it makes it so much cheaper. So I'm saving like 5 iron, and yeah, the golems can sort into these, makes it nice. So this is like the height of the golems going to be wandering backwards and forwards. So I'm going to have to do some sort of archway going out, or yeah, or maybe I'm going to have it so it comes out diagonally and then arch round. I'm not 100% sure just yet, but this is almost what it looks like from the front at the moment, which I don't love. I'm probably going to have it coming up here and then probably swing round. That's probably what I'm going to do, and that'll leave us plenty of space to get into the redstone round back in case something goes wrong. Now, I said I'm going to be using all these modules, but I don't think I am actually going to use all of them in the end. I think what I'm going to do, I've got 2 bolts. I'm going to get it going up to maybe here, or we get it going to here, and we use this one to bulk begin with. Then once we start expanding, we'll have all this extra space to expand into. I think that's probably going to be the best plan. So when we get, after we've done this particular chest here, we're going to have all the chests going up here, but all the hoppers and the redstone, I'm not going to do behind these ones until we need it. But this is going to take us quite a few days, you know, like, yeah. We're Got to do another whole one of these still. I might change my mind about how many I have bulk. Maybe this is my only bulk sorting one. I only have 8 instead of 16. It is an option. It is an option. I probably can narrow them down. Yeah, right. No, no. Let's do it. Let's just. I'm not going to doubt myself. We're only going to have 8 bulk. I'm reducing it. I'm cutting them in half. Some of these are going to have to get rearranged, and we're not going to use anymore because this whole extra chunk is just too much. And I don't want to lag this over too much with all the extra hoppers and stuff. So yeah, we'll just do 8 bulk, and then the rest is going to be standard sorting. So maybe we'll only come up to here to begin with. So we can put multiple different things. Now I've got to decide which ones I want in bulk. Okay. And these are the ones that I've decided to do the bulk. So we've got deep stone, deep stone, where it's called, cobbled and non-cobbled, stone, cobbled and non-cobbled, tough, bamboo blocks, dirt, and netherrack. So then what I think I do, because I've made a temporary bamboo farm here, and what we can do is we could probably move this at some point, have this so it's auto crafting and shooting into, because we do it somewhere along here, because this is where our item elevator is going to go. We could put it shooting it into an item elevator and go straight into it, so the bamboo blocks just automatically get put straight into shulkers. That's probably the best, and all of these we'll have to rearrange and, you know, group them together. But I think these 8, if I'm having 8 that are, you know, being auto shulkered, I think it's these 8. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Right, let's move on to the next bit. And this is my shulker unloader. So you know the shulker's in here. It will chuck him in here. Once it's empty, it will then trigger this to go. And then we've got a T flip-flop here. So it only pushes the piston every time this sort of gets unpowered. So this works quite nicely. Needs a little bit of setup to begin with to the first time. But other than that, it'd be good. And then this is going to be our bulk item sorter. We'll go down, go into this one. So it's like double chest here to protect it, and then they'll both connect up to here, and they'll go across. And actually, we're really close. The elevator needs to actually could go up here. If it goes up here, it'd be nice into the copper chest just up there. So yeah, not too shabby. So this is the majority of our sorting system finished. Well, this half isn't half. This third, under a third. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 40% isn't finished. However, we're not going to be using it straight away. We're only going to be using up to here. Now, I thought I need to put some torches on top of the cobblestone to stop things spawning. But we had to cover all the hoppers to just decrease on lag. So here is the shulker load that we talked about. We've now filled it back up from basic redstone, I think it is, I believe. And we've got the droppers all completely full, and so are one set of hoppers. So that's ready to go. Here we've got our standard, just, you know, a line going into our item elevator, and we'll have some copper columns up there to sort it. And this is my own design for a shulker unloader. Just a bit of shulker, and it goes in here, dispense it out here. And then once it's empty, then, well, when it's full, this means this will not be given for signal. When it's empty, this then cancels the signal, which then triggers the T flip-flop, and yeah, it goes around again. Oh, sorry, it's when it re-triggers, it goes off again. But it happens every other tick, pretty much. Therefore, it allows us to load and unload. Now, I've tried this in a single-player world, and hopefully it works on the server too. Now, the big important thing we need to do now is, well, actually, there's 2. We need to get all of our item filters sorted to know what's going on in which ones. And I've sort of put down in front about what our sort of blocks are going to be. And these are the ones that we're going to do for block storage. We've got netherrack, dirt, we're going to use bamboo blocks, etc. So I'm pretty sure I've already talked about this in the last clip. But yeah. Now we need to sort of put all our item filters in and get our copper columns. And the last thing we need to do is we actually need to design what's going to look like. Like, what is our base going to look like? I was thinking about going sort of like medieval, piratey. But, yeah. It's now going to be time to sort of like lock in our theme. And I don't think I'm ready for that, but I'm going to give it a best shot. I hope. So we have got a rough template of what we're going to do for our build, and we started working the filters, but I've got a confession. I died. These are my backup wings. I lost all my gear. Yeah, it's not good. Although, I was planning on taking a break soon anyway to get some decent gear, because all my gear was pretty rubbish. The tools were good, the sword was good. They're all gone. Everything despawned, and it was just not good. I really wish I had a totem, and I didn't. But the filters are done for all those. This one, partly for this one, partly for this one, and partly for this one. In fact, I died coming back getting mangrove logs for the filter. So none of this is done yet. So I think we take a break and we training montage of getting geared up. Yes. I think that's a good plan. Now, there we go. We now have some proper enchanted gear, which is good. Now, it's not, Netherite just yet, but it will be soon, okay? It will be soon. Yeah. We will have some proper Netherite real soon. Maybe next episode, maybe the episode after, but this episode, it's going to be a while for this one, because I still want to get this finished. I want to get some design done. That was a nice bit of a break. Now, do I do some redstone, or do I do some more building? I think I want to do the redstone and leave the building to the end. Yeah. Okay, we're ready. Let's test this out. Let's see. Now, these are all waxed, so this should be fine. I'm going to have 5 in each module, 25 in total when we do the whole thing. To begin with, we're only going to have 15. Right. There's no chest yet at the moment. I go bow, 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 bow. And then I can go bow, 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 and bow. So they'll drop in. That gives us all that stuff. And I should now have 5 copper chests. I don't know if they've... I think the waxing still stays, right? I'm pretty sure the waxing still stays. Shall we just get some wax just to test it out? I don't actually know where I got the wax at the moment, because this way is a bit of a mess. We'll figure it out in a bit. But that worked lovely. So now I can get rid of those. And in fact, I can test things out. So this first one is just standard deep slate. And in fact, actually, this one here is Netherrack. So Let's chuck it in. So let's go. Netherrack goes in. Kapow. That should then flow through. Tick rate at the moment is quite low, so it's probably going to go quite slowly. There we go. And it's being passed up. Now we just need to. Oh, I'm trapped. Oh no. Good. It's all being passed up, passed up, passed up. How many of them have Netherrack? Hopefully, just one of them at the moment. Yeah. Okay. Check the first one. He didn't put anything in there, did he? Nope. Lovely. In fact, we have to tell. We'll see these go off at the back. I wish we had the deer pack that sort of done it for us. There we go. And the reason why 5, in fact, the most I can have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think the most we can have in one section for this is 9, or it might be 11 actually. Because no, it's 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one's 9. And there's a double one over there for 10. Because only one copper golem can open one chest at any one time. So this means that we're all circling through it. But this is... Oh no, you nearly jumped out there. How did you nearly get out? I don't think you can get out. I might just put in a little bit of a safety rule to save us from that to happen. I'll do that and that just because there's an extra bit there. That seems fine. Right, cool. That's all sorted. So now we can then move on to the next one, which is right here. Now this one's slightly different. This one, we have our chests ready to go. I can't actually get out of this, I don't think. Nope, we're good. So I can then set up my little wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, not that one. I'll do it this way. 6, and then the 7th one just there, and then we can chuck these in on one in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and our pumpkins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and do. Okay, lovely. So now that we've got almost our storage system, our auto sorter sorted, because we do now. Don't jump on each other's heads, please. We've got it all sorted. And now, we just, there's a lot of people on, so, you know, so tick rate. But this means we can finally move from our starter house up into here. We can start working on a bit more of the, well, project, hopefully. Yeah, it'd be nice. Now to test out my Shulker unloader. So this one should be for the shulker boxes. I've just put a stack and a bit of Netherrack in here. So chuck this in. And it didn't work. Oh, yes, I'm gonna have to hit some sort of button, aren't I? Okay. Something's gone a bit weird there. This is just a cycle for it. I do actually need to have a button going into it, don't I? Oh, that's annoying. Let's just go with just do that to begin with. And then that again. Should be unloading it. Which cancels this out, right? Am I still on page 1? Yeah, I'm still on page 1. Still flowing, still flowing, still flowing. Maybe I shouldn't have put so much in there. Okay, we'll get back in a second, see when it works. I found out what was wrong. I had the hopper go in the wrong direction. Yeah, that'll do it. Right, let's try. Oh no, it's wait. Yes, there. So I need to break this and then retest it out. Okay, so I'm gonna do that and then just spam click here till I get it. Nice. We'll do that and we'll put 6 in there. Now the first one you have to, I'm going to put a button on there because the first time if the dispenser's full then it works fine, it'll keep going. But if the dispenser isn't got anything in there, we're going to need to have a button that's triggering this. So let's put a few temporary. Let's put a temporary block for that for now, and just make a. I don't want to use cobblestone. I've got like stone buttons somewhere. Fine, we'll just use our standard stone for this for the time being. So I can go like that, and I go click. Cool, there we go. I should go through them all. And the shulker should be passed through it as well. Nice. And if there's any more, we then get dispensed. So this is now working perfectly. Cool. Turns out I do need to wax them. And I'm also waxing the chests ready to go. And I've just got a thing about wax on, which I think is from doing it on the chests. Oh, I thought I was going to die then. Got more health than I thought though. So yeah, I think this system is pretty much all set. And this has taken me a lot longer than I thought. So maybe we're not going to have time to do everything I want to get done in today's episode. We might have to push some of it back to next time. Like, doing the whole of this build, that's not happening. But maybe we just design the inner section of our storage room. That could happen. Let's get on it, I guess. So, I didn't know what to do in this area, and as you can see, I sort of just flooded it, and, well, it gave me an idea, and the server's been down, so I've had some chances to have a look at it in a bit of a single player world, and I think I know what I'm doing now. So let's do a little time lapse of getting this area up to scratch. Let's go. And that is the floor and this central feature of our sorting system absolutely done. Now, there's a few different designs I was thinking about, and I was umming and ahhing. The other one is where you remove the chains and you put in like an extra little wall here. And then I could have lined up with these in the middle, which would have looked nice as well. In fact, I still don't know which would look better. Do you think it's going to look better like this? Or do you think it looks better like this? I'm not 100% sure. So if we do it this way, we can line these pillars up with these ones as well to make them nice and even. And do some sort of trim going off through the floor, just to break this pattern off a bit. So maybe we do go to that. But I really want your guys' opinions, like, really badly. So please let me know in the comments below. Which one do you think would look a lot better? And that's now our ceiling and walls done. We just got to do a front door. But this is going to be our storage room. We've got a lovely little pond here. We've got sculpt for the ceiling, which is going to flash different colours. I might add a few more like trims and stuff. Maybe some beams going across. Make it look a little bit nicer. But I really like how this works. We've got two areas here for all of our shulkers to unload it. We have our bed, which we had to put an extra platform in so we could, you know, spawn here because otherwise it wouldn't work. And we've got our nether portal to the roof just embedded in here as well, which is very nice and snazzy. But this is this section done. Well, when I say this section done, this is the inside done because we haven't even done anything to the outside already. We need to make this bit spawn proof on top. We need to get the other two modules up and running at some point. But yeah, for now, this will do. Right? Yeah, I think it will. The last thing I'll do in this episode is, well, we need to get our flags up for our pirate-like kingdom, or a pirate city anyway. And, yeah, we need to try and find a wither skull for that. Now, one of the other things as well is I've just been asked if I built this, and I answered yes, and someone's asked me to make one for them, and well, that's quite good. This is the first ever boat I've made. And like, yeah, Like, I've used a few reference images to get like the rough like sort of shape and how people made them, but this is my own design as well. So I spent a lot of work with this in a Creative World, and yeah, I quite like it. So yeah, I'm quite happy about that someone's thought this is amazing, and well, they didn't use the word amazing, but they've asked me to make a version of it for them. I just want to remove that block up there, but that makes yeah, it makes me feel good. And yeah, that's going to be in a future episode, I guess. Let's just check our shop while we're here. We've been selling a light as well for 1 diamond. No one bought. Oh, someone's bought some redstone, which is nice. No one's bought any emeralds. More totems being sold as well, so we need to refill those at some point. But I've got a few more things I want to sell, which the boat is actually going to be very useful for. But we'll do that another time. We need to try and find a wither skull to make our banner pattern. So we have a Nether Skull, Wither Skull. That's the one, Wither Skull, and we've traded it for the boat build, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say anyway. So we've got ourselves this Wither Skull, and now we just need some paper, which I don't think I have. Maybe. This is one thing that is slightly annoying. Paper. I don't have any paper at all. Right, let's get some paper, make the thing, and then we can make the thing. Yeah, right, let's go. Right, I think we've got everything to make what we need to make now. So first things first, we need some paper. Didn't need that much, but it's fine. So we got this one, and we got ourselves the skull charge. Can we duplicate this, actually? Nope, it's just, we got it. Okay. We also need to have the boulder type one. There we go. Lovely. So now we can start doing things in... Oh, no, I need a banner. Need a banner. I think it's this. How to make a banner? I got this completely wrong. Banner. I need 6. I need another one. Oh, Lord. Back in a sec. So now we've got everything we need for the banner, which is good. And we've got our banner. Now we can go to the loom, which needs to go on over there, really, because we're going to be using a lot. So we can chuck our banner in. And the first thing we need to do is add in a red dye. And we want to do the brick Bordeaux one, like so. Oh, we keep it. I thought we'd lose it. Okay, we can still keep this. This is fantastic. Now we want to have a cyan base gradient, which is this one here. Lovely. Then we want to have the red gradient, so it's going to be more red at the top, like so. And then the last one we want is we need to put in our skull and crossbones. And there we go. This is our banner. We can name this as well in an anvil, so we can chuck this in. And we're gonna call this what's the name of it gonna be? Let's call it Pirate Port for now. Pirate Port. There we go. That's what we got so far, but I think we can do something better than that. And we can hang this up as well. We can hang this like here, which is nice. We can hang this on our shop as well, in the shopping district. We can put this on our boats. This can be on our nether tunnel as well. This is fantastic. So I think this is where we're going to end today's episode. We've done a lot. We've done a whole sorting system. We've done a banner. Yeah, and we're gonna have to build a boat next time, as well as doing the other things that we kind of want to do. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, hit subscribe. Until next time, see you later, and bye.